Hello, hello, hello. Hi, YouTube. So, it's been a little while since I've been on here. And yeah, it's been a little while since I've been on here. Excuse me because I am looking at a couple of little things that have changed. It's been a minute because I have been in transition. I have been experiencing some changes, some life changes, right? Life. That's what this is about, life with Dr. Cece. and um, and I just wanted to come on here to talk about choosing yourself. Pause for the cause, and you are the cause. You matter. You matter to God. And even if sometimes you feel like you don't matter to others, you absolutely matter to Him. And so, if this day, which is Mother's Day, is a bit lackluster, or I don't know, maybe you didn't receive or are not receiving the honor or the love or whatever it is that you desire, even though you've put in the work, as a mom, just know that it was not in vain. Just know that you are so important. Just know that you sometimes have to decide to choose you. You have to decide that you are just that important. We're here. We woke up another day. For some people, this is not such a celebratory day. Some people don't have their moms. Some moms, have lost their children. There's so much going on. And I'm always getting one-on-ones with people, and I listen to a lot of what they have to say. And I listen to what they say, and a lot of what they say reminds me about my life. It reminds me about this journey that I've been on, and how even none of that has been in vain. God wastes nothing. So we go through things and we think, oh, okay, I overcame that, right? Or I'm past that. And then you realize, when you're listening to somebody talking to you, that they're going through the very thing, right? You're just hearing your life on repeat again. And now you're there and you're able to lend a hand. You're able to reach out and help them, right? Because of your testimony, because of your transition, because of what you overcame. And so that's what Life with Dr. Cece is all about. Me holding your hand through times, through trials, happy moments, right? Because sometimes it's happy moments. Sometimes I'm getting such awesome, have you ever, sometimes you get such wonderful news. And it's like, man, because it could be something that even you, even myself, might be challenged with. And here you are, guiding somebody along, and they're absolutely winning. And so it's an awesome thing to watch. It's an awesome thing to do this work. To do this work as a chaplain, as a coach, as a counsel, to people. And it's rewarding in a different way. It is rewarding in a different way, doing what you've been called to do, what you've been purposed to do. And some of us take bumps and bruises along the way, to get to this place, right? To get to this place. And so I just wanted to come on here and just encourage you moms, encourage you, you moms who you put in so much, you've done so much work, and maybe you're not seeing the rewards. Maybe you're not getting the flowers, and you're not getting the gifts and the honors and the dinners, and maybe you're not getting that. But know that you matter. Know that your job as a mom is so important, that you are truly valued, and you've been chosen by God to mother those children. You've been chosen by God to be that person who is to nurture them, right? Along with the dads, but I'm just mentioning moms because today is Mother's Day. And so in spite of it all, in spite of what may or may not be happening, in spite of what you may or may not get, just be good to yourself. Pause, relax, take a deep breath, and pause for you, right? Take a moment for you. Choose you. I remember years ago, I was feeling a way about Mother's Day. I was feeling a way about not being celebrated, and the people in my life chose to do other things. And people who I thought would be there for me, and it could be your spouse, it could be your children, it could be whatever it is. And I chose that day as Mother's Day was approaching, I chose to take myself out. I went to a concert. I went to see Stephanie Mills and the Whispers in Manhattan. I chose myself. And sometimes you have to do that. I took myself out to dinner today. I didn't wait for somebody to take me out to dinner. So what am I saying? Love on yourself. Love on yourself because you truly matter. And again, if you are missing, I know that there are moms, I know like my niece that's no longer with us. Her mom, that's her only child. That's her only child. And so I know this day is not exactly celebratory. I know there's some people who have lost their moms. But you know what? Choose to remember the good stuff, right? Take the pieces of what it is that you have and just choose to honor that, to reflect on that. But remember that you're still here, and remember to be good to yourself. I had too many years where I wasn't good to myself. I had too many years where I waited for somebody to be good to me. I waited for something that didn't come, and every time I was on this cycle where I just was waiting. When all the while, I could have just chosen myself. What is it that I wanted to do? And there were so many moments that I missed. So don't miss your moments. Don't miss a moment. It is whatever it is that you would like to do. Maybe you would just want to relax. I know my daughter said she wanted to do nothing. She wanted to relax because she's a busy working mom of two young ones. And she just, right? And so whatever it is that you want to do, you want takeout. However it is that you choose to reflect. I know some people go and they do things to remember their loved ones. This is the time when I remember my grandmother a lot. My mom is still here. And my grandmother played such a crucial part in my upbringing that it was like she was my mom also, And so whatever that is, choose you. Be good to you. Forgive those. I know we hear that all the time, but I've learned that forgiveness is really not for them. Me choosing to forgive some people in my life, as I went through life changes and transitions and, divorce and all type of things that I went through. Choosing to forgive people and choosing to move on and choosing you in the course is very healing. So you may not believe me when I say, forgive them. And when we say let it go, we don't mean that you're just going to forget. That's not what we're trying to say. What we're trying to say is do something fruitful for yourself. Do something productive for yourself that is going to help you win in life. Hey, it could be a new hairstyle. It could be go get a new outfit and go sit down and enjoy some good food that you like I did. Go enjoy a concert. Whatever it is that will really put that smile on your face and on your heart. Because more than anything, sometimes we need healing in our heart. And so like I said, this day people celebrate it and you see everything, flowers, balloons, all type of stuff going on. And some people don't get any of it. And so this is why I love, and I'll continue to say, my walk with God has been amazing because I've learned to allow him to be a father to me. I did not know what that looked like. Because sometimes some of us have many fathers, right? You could have a biological father, a stepfather, this, that, and the other, and never really have that relationship. But I've allowed myself to be a daughter in more recent years. I've also allowed myself to be loved on, and he's showing me and continues to show me how to love on myself. Love on myself. It's one thing to know that you're loved, and it's another thing, right? You ever had that where somebody says, I love you, but they're not really showing it, right? They're not really showing it. It's kind of like, well, you say you love me, but that is not the experience that I'm getting from you. And sometimes it could be that way even with family. It could be that way even with a spouse. It could be that way with our children. Whatever it is, it's like, well, I hear what you said, but that is not what I'm getting. And so love on yourself. And when you're doing that, you're also showing other people how what you believe you deserve, right? And the boundaries that you set in place. So all of that for me, this walk has been about a lot of that too. Friends who have left my life, choosing when and where, learning how to say no, right? Learning how to say, you know what? This is my moment. This is my moment, and I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to bask in it, because you will go your whole life trying to make other people happy, and all the while you're smiling. And that was me for so many years. I wore many masks in my day, and so now I've chosen to just be. And so I love you with the love of Christ, and I pray that you find that place in him, that's really found in him, and from there you can do it's like an inward work that just then pours out. And I'm not saying that it's always easy, and that's why you need community. You need good counsel, right? We can't just listen to any and everybody and just do any old thing. But that's really what Life with Dr. Cece is about. That's what this channel is about. Because as I go through transitions, I'm sharing them. I've learned, though, to wait to share. And I said this on Facebook Live, where everybody is not always going to be happy for you. Everybody is not always going to love what you're doing. But if you know that that's what you're supposed to do, if you know that that's what God is telling you to do, just like I knew to go live today. I had no plan to go live today, but I knew that I needed to, because I knew that as I walked through this day, in my heart, I was feeling all the different things that people could possibly be feeling today. And so before this day is over, wherever it is you're watching from, or if you're watching later, whatever, do something for you. Do something for you, because the love of God is a real thing, and he does not want us suffering. He does not want us in depression and anxiety. He doesn't want us hurting and broken. He doesn't want us going through all of this, going through all of these types of things. And so as I continue to get notifications about people that have committed suicide, because I got another one today, it hurts me very deeply. Because I know what that looks like. It's a very dark place. That tunnel, it's like you're in a cave, in a tunnel, and you can't see the light. But what I've learned is that with God, in Christ, it's like a light. It's like a light that is beaming through, and you can kind of like, it's like your eyes begin to open up, and you see it, and you're walking towards it. And so choose to come out of that tunnel. Choose to follow him out of that place. My niece took her life when she was 12 years ago, and it still hurts us to this day. I always wonder what she would look like now and what she would be doing. She was 12. And it continues to break our hearts. Her mom, today, her mom, that was her only child. So this is always like a day where, you know, it's like, she even said one day, am I still a mom? And I'm like, absolutely. And so I wish that Maria would have paused. She was just a kid. But I wish that there had been a moment, just that one little moment. And so I believe that this live is for that one little moment. Whoever it is that's watching, whoever it is that's going to watch, it's for that one little moment that you pause. That you pause for the cause. That you pause and know that you matter. Even if you don't get the card, or the flowers, or the balloons, or the dinner, or the honor, or whatever it is, pause for the cause. Choose you and be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. I love you with the love of Christ. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate you liking and subscribing, right? That's what we say. And so I don't have a set schedule. I will be coming on more as I have come through, and I'm still in the transition, but I'm coming through, and so I can't wait to see y'all, you know, joining me on these lives. And so I love you with the love of Christ, and I pray that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. I will see you soon.